Hello and welcome to week 3 of Acetronauts. I'm Kris, and this week we are talking about visibility and why it's important. To me, visibility is important because for those who are asexual and don't know it yet, I have a strong heart for those who are confused and wondering why they are different and who they are. Because I was in that same boat not too long ago. I found out about asexuality when I was 19 because by digging on the internet. No one ever told me about asexuality. I never saw it on TV. I never saw it anywhere. And I think it needs to gain visibility for those who are wondering who they are and are wondering why they're different. It needs to be well known because people need to know that it's a legitimate sexual orientation and that hopefully people won't make fun of or belittle or do anything to degrade us simply because they don't understand us. With visibility comes understanding. So I'm hoping that it will bring understanding to those who are sexual, because most people are sexual. Asexuality only makes up about 1% of the population. So some people will wonder, well, why even bother, spreading awareness when there's only 1% of you? Well, it's because there are 1% of us. It's because we feel invisible, and we shouldn't feel this way. We should be accepted. The LGBT community is gaining grounds, and people are accepting them more and more, and I think that's pretty great. That I hope bullying is on the low, that it's going down, and their equality is becoming more and more advanced, which is all great, but asexuality is usually not talked about, swept under the rug, and I would love to see asexuality spreading. Right now it's mainly on the internet. Those who are asexual do vlogs and blogs and articles and comics, which is all great. We need to keep doing that. Keep on doing that if you can. But I would love to see it more. It has slowly started to gain visibility. Huffington Post has recently done a series of articles about asexuality. Several leaders in the asexual front, like the founder of Avon and other YouTubers and different people, are being interviewed on news stations. There is even a documentary entitled Asexual, which you can view on Netflix. If you haven't already viewed Asexual, the documentary, I strongly recommend you do, because it's pretty great. I think it's awesome that we have a documentary now. So if you have someone who doesn't really understand asexuality, maybe you should have them watch the documentary. And there's also plenty of places online that explain asexuality. But what I would love to see is asexuality being spread to other mediums, that it's talked about on TV more, that there are more asexual fiction characters, that it's seen as a legitimate orientation. Maybe even, I don't know, wouldn't it be awesome to see asexual being an option on forums and stuff? Like, what you're interested in, boy, girl, neither. That would be pretty awesome, to be acknowledged, to have, because when people think of sexual orientations, they usually think of 3, and there are more than that. And it's just part of humanity. Humanity is a spectrum, and it's not just black and white. It's not just you either like boys or girls or either. There's a whole other part of it. So, where to start? Well, you can do your part by sharing it with your friends and family. And maybe, hopefully, the ripples will spread. The way I help with visibility, I don't really do much, but I will share things on Facebook. I'll share links to different things about asexuality. I'll talk a little bit about it. I don't talk about it all the time, and I don't recommend that you do talk about it all the time, because people do get tired of it. My family gets a bit tired of it when I tell them about it, but raise awareness, spread the news. My main goal is to reach those who are asexual who don't know about it yet and are wondering why they are broken and they're not broken. They are part of a legitimate sexual orientation that only makes up about 1 or 2% of the population, but it's a part of something. So do your part to spread the news of asexuality. Maybe point people to our channel if you would like to, or other asexual communities. We'll be talking a bit more about asexuality within the coming weeks. And so I will see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for listening to my little rant.